guerrilla warfare is one of the worst forms of warfare there is in terms of human rights, because if you have troops that are disciplined and they're military troops, they have rules of combat, rules of engagement. Well, in guerrilla warfare, it's pretty much anything goes. One of the reasons that Kansas got the nickname of Bleeding Kansas was the reality that there was a great deal of cruelty and bloodshed. And very often what would happen is the pro-slavery forces or the anti-slavery forces would wait until about midnight or so. They would surround a house or a cabin, and they would command the man or the family to come out. They would either tell the man that he had to start walking to Missouri, or they would shoot him, and they would loot the cabin and then burn it to the ground. Now, John Brown did not burn down cabins. He would loot a cabin, but his Yankee logic says it's no use tearing down a perfectly good house that a Free State family could live in. So he refused to do that. Now, John Brown gets a bad rap for being somebody who would shoot everybody out of the saddle that he saw, but realistically, he limited his violence to militant pro-slavery men and anybody who was directly supplying intelligence or supplies to pro-slavery forces. If you were merely a pro-slavery advocate, he might argue with you till you wished he would shoot you, but he would not automatically commit an act of violence. So he was not as violent as he's made out to be. He was not as the killer that he's made out to be. Realistically, yes, he was violent, but he was surgically violent.